And I don't really particularly feel like doing Riku's or Kamari's ultimate weapon right now, so off to Sin we go. As well, we should very easily be able to kill everything in this place, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use no encounters anyway because I can. If I can, there we go. There's a bunch of one-way pathways that you have to go through here. Sadly, I really wish there wasn't, but there is. There's that. There it is. Peaceful Bengal. Off we go. Enemies here, if you can do the Omega Ruins, you can handle the enemies in this place. There's behemoths and like mini-boss type creatures in this area. At this point, the amount of damage we do, it really shouldn't matter. To the right is nothing, to the left is the chest we want to get, but I believe it's a one-way pathway. There's a lot of one-way paths in this place. Yep, it's one-way. Apparently the inside of Sin is made of water, by the way. Water and mist. It's a really weird place inside of Sin. This way, confusing pathways that these are, there's another one-way path. All of these one-way pathways, by the way, are where chests are. Which, to be honest, I want to get those chests, so we're going to end up going down all of those paths a bajillion times. Cut down this way. Lots of looping around to try and get chests as well. Cut this way. There should be a chest right over here. There it is. In the water with a phantom ring, which is for Yuna. I think it absorbs some elements. Yes, it's exactly the same as Lulu's phantom thingy. So now we have 2 people that are immune to 3 elements. We can put the 4th one on there if I wanted to. I probably won't use those items though. And there's the chest I want. And we're gonna run back this way. I may as well speed this part up. Save us all some time and some agony. I could fill it in with battles, but you know. You want to go... There should be a chest on the left here, I think. There it is. Lots of good items in this place. Mostly spheres, to be honest. We should cut south here, I think. Somewhere around here. Where am I? This way. This way is the way I want to go. For that. Which is a wizard lance, which I've already had and sold. And sneezed on. Excuse me. Thank God for mute button, because otherwise that would be blowing your eardrums out. Those are the only items in this place. There should be a save sphere up here somewhere. There it is. And a fun times encounter up here, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case this goes poorly. You can go into this fight with Eater, Element Eater, preferably all of the elements on all of your characters, and the fight is like just free candy, basically. Because he won't really be able to do anything to you as far as I'm aware. Not that it should matter with our current setup, but he is a pretty decent fight when you first get to Sin. There he is, by the way, just kind of chilling there with his fancy badingity-ding thing. I can't remember exactly how to do this fight, but...
Don't you ever give up? Sin has chosen me. I am part of Sin. I am one with Sin.
Okay,
forever.
apparently. It involves elemental stuff.
Sin just absorbed you.
Duh.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Yunalesca, the only means of destroying Sin is forever gone.
Minus us, because we're inside Sin.
Stop us.
Well, we can.
And Seymour's insane, if you haven't noticed that by this point.
You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
Your death means my father's life as well. Interesting, isn't that? You want to line up the doohickers behind him there, including the one at the bottom, by the way. They are all lined up at fire right now. I don't think that's how the music is supposed to go in this fight. I'm pretty sure that's not how the music's supposed to... Maybe it is, I don't know. Weird music is weird. I'm going to actually... There's really no need to, but I'm going to cast Haste anyway. Look at them shadow effects. Waka just hit him. Actually, I should have mental breaked him. Apparently, I can't hit him. That's right. You have to hit him with magic. So he is fire elemental right now, which means we need to hit him with Blizzaga. I'm not sure if you can hit him with Flare and Ultima. You probably can. I should probably test that, because that would negate the point of the elemental reels behind him. Oh no! 2,000 damage. Why is he backwards? Whatever. I think he hits everyone every single turn he gets, by the way. So, keep that in mind. Apparently he's gonna hit again. How many turns do you get, bro? Are you done yet? There he goes. Titus? Okay. Whatever. Sure, Titus, sure. Let's see if we can Ultima him. Every so often he will hit the attack reels behind him and shift the elemental focus, and you're supposed to hit them with your characters to shift it back all to the same color, by the way. Yeah, we can hit him with Ultima. So, but it doesn't even matter because we have non-elemental spells. So good news! This fight should be over right about now? No, not quite. Oh, maybe, yep, there we go. Anticlimactic Seymour fight is anticlimactic. Again, it's because we did all the side quests and Omega Ruins and crap. This is so easy. This is not the end of Sin, however. It's just we hit Seymour in the face enough times to where he exploded violently again. Send him! Good God's sake, send him. This weird music.
Oh. Now, Yuna, send him!
Dramatic music we got going. Right. It's about time you sent the dude, Jesus Christ. This music does not fit at all. We're gonna do it anyway. And everyone's acting like they're holding their weapons, but they're not actually holding them.
So, it is you, after all, who will send me?
Yes.
But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Not unless I have something to say about it, good sir. Good sirs. Easy fight was easy. Now we go on to the Tower of the Dead, as it is called, which is a glorious thing. I may actually finish the entire game in this set and then go back later and do the Kamari's and Riku's ultimate weapon. Or I could just explain it right now, I don't know. I guess I could explain it. Riku's ultimate weapon is the Cactuar minigame in the desert. I had that in one video. Yes, whatever. I don't remember what's in this place. But I'm going to take off Lulu's Peaceful Bangle for this. Because there are certain... those things right there require that you kill a certain number of enemies. I think you have to kill a certain number before you can even continue the area. So... we're just gonna keep killing stuff. Like this guy. There you go, dead. I think you have to kill 10, 20, and then 30 enemies in the area before you can open those glyphs. I don't know if it limits your ability to continue, though. Or maybe that's a different area. I don't know. Do not actually know. There's a level 4 key sphere behind that thing, though, regardless. This is a Behemoth King. This is the bigger version of the behemoths we found in Zanarkand area-esque kind of place. These are things you don't really want to mess with, and I believe they cast meteor when they die, so it hurts, by the way. And he's dead. He's gonna do it? Yep, there he goes. That is their death cast. It shouldn't kill us. Oh, actually it almost did. There you go. Thank you, Sleepy, for actually surviving that. Thank you. Note to future self. Run away from those. May as well just use Yuna to cure everyone. I can't believe that actually killed Waka, considering... Actually, no, we were damaged. I forgot. I didn't heal after Seymour's fight. Regardless... let's do that. That should open up a Mega Elixir or something, I think. I don't remember. Opens up something. There's a bunch of chests in this place. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw Lulu's thing back on. No encounters! Because I can, and apparently there is no such channel according to Twitch. Whatever. Twitch is broken like every other day, it seems. There's another one of those glyphs that opens up to a Mega Elixir. That's the Mega Elixir. And there's 20,000 gil down here, which we may as well grab. Because we can. Also, Tower of the Dead is not very dead. Just want to point that out. This goes up to 2 more chests, I believe. A Defense Sphere and something else. There's one right there. HP Sphere, that's what else it goes to. This way? And we can go back down. There's a bunch of places here that jump to other locations and whatnot. Like one that I'm going to do right up here. Should be right around this corner if I'm not mistaken. Is it? Where is it at? That's not it. Is it this way? No, that just sent me back there. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's where I wanted to go. This will send you way back down to the bottom, which actually technically sends you to the end of the area, oddly enough, which we're right next to begin with. It also sends you to this Levatian. I don't know how to pronounce that, which is for, I think, Kamari? Let me check. No? Oh, there it is, for her. SOS Overdrive. Complete giant waste of time. And you have to climb out of here, by the way. So, proceed to climbing. I believe there's one more item in this place called the 4-on-1 for... I can't remember who it's for. I can't even remember what it does, but I actually already missed it at this point. It's way back, like at the very first area right after the level 4 key sphere, but you can go back if you go to the left. It will lead back to whence we came. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that too. Because I can. Because I'm like that. Any day now, there we go. Tower of the Dead is where we were at, and now we will continue on to somewhere. I don't remember what this thing is called. Probably the Tower of the Dead Continued. That seems like a kind of dangerous way to throw towers around inside of your own body, but whatever. Up we go! We did walk up to that little weird pink thing there. I'm not sure what those are. Weird glowing glyphs. And this does, what does this do exactly? I can't remember. There we go. By the way, that was your last chance to save. Just want to point that out. This is an item fetching kind of game. You just run around, pick up those. Prism Ball, sure. There's another one. I don't remember what you get for picking these up, actually, but run along. If you get hit by one of those spikes, you get into an encounter. So try not to get in one of those spikes, because encounters at this point, while not terribly bad, would cost you a, lame, would cost you items and healing and mana or whatever you use to do it. There's one. Night Lance, this is just a completely random assortment of items if you didn't get them, and I ran right into that one. So now we have to get into a counter with this thing from the Omega Ruins. Hello, thing. It shouldn't be terribly difficult, considering we can kill them in one round. Even with their haste, we can still kill them in one round. As far as I'm aware, there will never be a ambush by these things. I don't think there can be an ambush by these things. There probably can be, but I've never had one, so... It's really rare. They will always cast haste at the beginning, though, regardless of whether or not they get a turn at the beginning. They will always cast haste. Lovely AP. I should probably use those sphere grids, because why not? Let's go this way. I don't even... What is this Waka's path? I don't remember which path I sent Titus down at this point. Too many pathways. Sure, go down that way. May as well get some stuff down there. Excuse me, burp there. Like that, mainly the strength is what I'm looking for on everyone now. Looking for strength on Sleepy, and, we only have one more fortune sphere. What else am I looking for? I cannot remember! by the way, this is full life that I'm trying to get Lulu to. It looks like we're not going to have full life by the time we get to the end here. But that is full life, single level 4 lock on it, and a level 2 lock up there at the start. Or, not full life, auto life, which is fun, good thing to have, fun thing to have, fantastic thing to have. What is that? Delay attack. Oh, we're on Titus's, that's right. We'll just go this way. Don't need no delay attack. None of that nonsense. So many sphere levels. This double AP thing's good. If you want to grind, by the way, triple AP, triple overdrive, and overdrive to AP are the only things you really need. And if you really want to, you can throw Gillionaire on there, which gives you bonus Gill after every battle. And he knows slow now. Good. Make sure everyone's healed. Okay, back to running around. Back to not getting hit by spikes. Aw, lame. It's best, if possible, to keep the camera facing into the direction you're running, but that's basically impossible. So you don't just haphazardly run into spikes willy-nilly. Because the camera just spins around. I don't know what I just picked up there, but... Oop. I'm getting a ton of items. Infinity? That sounds like something cool. 10th one? Is that gonna end it? I don't remember. Tribute Sphere. There it goes. About time! Onto stage 2 of tripping out. Titus is good at it, by the way. Welcome back to this place. If you remember it from, I believe, literally 20 minutes into the game. Hi, Jet. How are you, good sir? Okay, I actually want to look through a bunch of these items we picked up here. Hunting, that's what we got. Don't care. Silver Shield, don't care. They're not going to be better than what we have. I just want to look through them. Wicked Kate Sith is actually interesting. Death Strike is a decent thing to have. SOS Haste. Throw that back on there. Could do some customization on stuff. Turnover is actually pretty good. Prism Ball, nah. Steel Blade, nope. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything useful. Night Lance we already had. We got 2 shapeshifters out of that. A Wizard Lance, a Spirit Lance. That's his ultimate weapon, which I have not powered up at all yet because I'm like that. Ninja Claw, Death Touch, that's kind of cool. And there's her Overdrive, which I've done 1 power up on, which is the double Overdrive is the thing you get for that. You get the first ability when you power up your weapon. Hello, Jet. How are you? Do. Dramatic silence. I should probably fix my chat. Or try to.
You're late, Auron. I know.
They had a schedule to keep.
Hey. You got tall, but you're all bones.
And you got
Eating
fat.
right, boy.
You're all sin.
You've really grown.
Yeah, but you're still bigger.
Oh, you see what he did there?
Well, I am Sin, you know.
Give you just some volume there.
That's not funny.
I thought it was funny. Among me, Titus.
Well, then, I mean, you know.
Get to the stabby stab, you know?
Let's end this.
Let me just crack my knuckles for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know.
And now my
You know
chat
what you
roll
have
good.
to do.
Yeah. Stab him in the face.
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be Sin, completely. I'm glad you're here now. One thing though. When it starts, I won't be myself anymore.
Oh, really?
I won't be able to hold myself back.
Why can't we just stab him now? Save the hassle.
I'm sorry.
That's enough! Let's finish this, okay?
You're right.
You're making your son cry. Evil person, you. I seriously can't fix my chat now. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Twitch, you had it perfect for a day.
Well then. Let's
Then it
go.
exploded. Oop! Hey, it reloaded finally. God. Welcome to Braska's final Aeon. Titus, what are you doing? Didn't he tell you he couldn't do anything, you know? Titus, Jesus. That's who we're fighting, by the way. Braska's final Aeon. In case you haven't figured that out yet. Because, you know, Jecht, final Aeon, defeats Sin, becomes Sin, etc., etc. Perfect timing for this. I need to go AFK for a moment. I can't pause it, so fantastic. I'll be right back.
I promise this will be quick! Hit me with all you got, Dad!
I'm back and everyone's backwards for some reason. Also, amazing music. I may just have to leave part of that in because amazing music. This is Jecht's theme, or Braska's final Aeon theme, or whatever you want to call it. Remixed a little bit. I'm not sure why Aaron's in this group, so I'm going to swap him Mental Break, I believe, works on him. I'm going to basically completely ignore everything but the final Aeon because this should be extremely easy to finish off this fight. So on to killing him. This actually may kill those pagoda things that are on the side. You can use, as someone mentioned in one of the early videos, you can use Zombie on the final Aeon there in the middle. And every time the pagodas try to heal him, they will in fact kill him. So, always good, but the amount of damage we're dealing it shouldn't matter. And he should already be in the second form. Yeah, there he goes. He has two forms, 60,000 in the first form, 120,000 in the second one. Neither of which is going to be any sort of threat, but he lights that on fire in his second form, which makes him cooler. He also pulls a giant sword out of his chest. Just want to point out, he pulls a giant sword out of his chest. And that actually killed both of the pagodas. I'm going to haste before I talk. And I will talk because, quite frankly, I can. I think Titus is the only one that can talk in this fight. He's backwards, so it's a little weird. He does a decent amount of damage in this fight here, and I actually need to heal. May as well heal everyone, why not? Mega Potion it up. Just don't want him killing Lulu in this turn he's about to get here. That is basically the only attack he will ever do. And that one started moving. Yay. Not that I really care. He also has an overdrive. If you let him get the overdrive, he's very likely to kill you, by the way.
I won't lose.
Okay. Thanks, Titus, for that little tidbit of information there. I actually need to heal her again, but I'm just gonna double cast Ultima here. Double cast Ultima might actually kill him. If I recall correctly, we did mental break him, so we should be dealing maximum possible damage here. Which is apparently 27,000. That sounds about right to me. Also, yes, chat is still broken. Forgot to answer that earlier, but yes, chat is still broken. Right one stops. Sleepy's voice appears to affect Jecht. Okay, apparently that caused him to waste a turn and his power decreased, so cool. Cool beans! Mega Potion again. And I guess we can keep having him talk. Which I don't see the point in that, because Titus, where you going? Now he's dead. We're way overleveled for this end game, by the way, so it's gonna be all anticlimactic and whatnot. But we're finna do it anyway. He's got like a tentacle growing out of his ear there or something. What's up with your tentacle yet? That is what we are after. Jesus Christ, giant explosion. That was Yevon, by the way, that drifted out from inside of him. And if you recall, the summons will help us defeat Yevon. There he goes, flying around like an obnoxious thing that he is. Oh, touching scene. With the lawnmower.
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry. See? You're crying.
He didn't waste any time. You'll cry. You always cry. Look at you crying. Cry, baby.
I hate you, Dad.
Save it for later.
Right. We've got a job to do, don't we?
Good. That's right. You are my son, after all.
as Yevon continues to float around and be obnoxious
You know,
about the whole
For
thing.
the first time, I'm glad to have you as my father.
Sir Jecht, I should...
No! Yuna! There's no time!
It's going to impale itself on your forehead.
You stay away!
Yuna, you know what to do. The Aeons!
Summon the Aeons.
We Aeons!
Suddenly the faith is inside
Call
of Sin
them.
for whatever
Call
reason.
us!
Awkwardly repeating things in a childish voice. And Jet is evaporating. Yay. Or no, that's not yay. I don't think that would be a yay situation. He actually kind of sends himself, by the way. I don't even know if that's actually what happens, but that looks like what happened.
Yes.
There's Yuna being awkward as socially awkward.
Here it comes!
It's been flying around for the last 5 minutes. Could you have made that any louder, Square Enix? Or Square, or Enix, or whoever made this game, I don't even remember. Squaresoft, that's who made it. This is the final fight, by the way, on Sir Jet's sword that he pulled out of his own chest. Lovely place to have a fight, don't you think? As Yuna stands there.
Yuna!
Summon the Aeon.